the gardens as of April 8th, 2024. So here's the edge of the porch. That is a corabelle that really doesn't care for that space. And then right over here is the beginning of the fern and hosta garden, which is otherwise known as the darkness garden. Yeah, that little window box, or whatever, will have impatiens in it later. And then when we turn, we have the rock garden that's directly across from the porch. Some little hens and chickens. And then stepping back. So my back is to the opening of the porch. That is my view every morning. And there's Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Yes, he's so handsome. Then we'll walk over here into the latest installments. I probably could have not used the mulch on the path, because where you can see the cardboard is where I ran out of mulch. Here's all this, and I think this one will also have impatiens in it this year, as impatiens don't mind being in the dark, and I can't afford perennials. That is a little feeding station for the creatures that are outside when I have leftovers. And so I put in a couple of dianthus and a hydrangea. This is a massive grapevine root or branch, I don't know, vine. So I left it because it's busy. And that is a little curry plant. And then I did throw some mint in, and I can transplant more. A couple of daylilies. That whole space will have gladiolas coming up soon. That is a maple tree that I planted in my full sun yard that I pulled out of the front yard, or out of where the porch is. So, my full sun will soon be shaded because, I do shit like that. And then where the straw is larkspur, and there will be hollyhocks behind. That is a little transplanted lilac that I yanked out of my neighbor's. Doesn't care about space. And then another hydrangea. And then we turn around. And moving forward, I cleared all this stuff yesterday, as you saw. And then that is the tied up blackberries. Humans don't really get many berries off this. The birds seem to eat them before I can get to them, but it's okay. And the bees like there's another one. The bees like the blossoms. This is privet that I can't decide if I need to take it down because I don't like looking at the neighbors. So there's that. Anyway, so everywhere that there is mulch, there used to be ivy. All of this little green is garlic mustard that is super invasive, and I need to pull out so I can get at the ivy that I started pulling up last year. Let's see, all of the mulch. I have worked super hard over many years. Hi, Trinket. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes. Yeah, that's what the garlic mustard looks like. I'm thinking about ripping them all up individually and putting a zinnia seed in there. Anyway, here's a new hosta that I put in last year. And then that's a happy little platform that I like to sit on that needs to be swept. I don't particularly care for marigolds, but they're pretty and they're technically calendula, which is good for fire ceremonies and smoke stuff. Magic. And then that is a forsythia that bloomed for the first time ever. I'm not sure why. I didn't know it was in here, so I cleared all out around it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And maybe it'll do more next year. And then there's lots of little hostas right in here. And about 1 million. What the hell? Apparently somebody ate a hosta. That's rude. That hole wasn't there yesterday. There is a groundhog around here somewhere. And then from the distance, see? Ta-da! A lot of work. I don't know, 30 feet total from point A to point B. And then back over to that. And then my tricky way that I come down while trying to not fall on my face. That's all. Happy day. There's my frog.